time around, I'm trying to be a wife first. Not all the time, because it's not always possible, and sometimes I am a mother first. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. But, you know, he has a lot of the qualities. No,
we ain't playing. It's serious today. And we ain't going back to where we came from.
It seems like there's one family drama brewing in Hollywood, and this time, Tina Knowles nonetheless hit the headlines as the speculations about this matriarch secretly splitting with her husband of 8 years, actor Richard Lawson, leaked to the press. Although there were no official announcement on Tina's Instagram, fans discovered some clues and hints about the possible trouble in paradise. And as it turned out, Richard is fed up with total disrespect and egoism of his wifey. So it was him who had reportedly kissed the whole toxic vibes of the Knowles' family goodbye.
All the negative stuff that comes up, all the skeletons and all the things that you have dealt with, all of the secrets and all of that stuff.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live channel. So unbeknownst to everyone, Tina Knowles and Richard Lawson have reportedly been living separate lives as of late. And the first clue that makes me believe it's not rumors is the fact that the 69-year-old matriarch has dropped Lawson's name from her Instagram account, and her bio now says simply Tina Knowles. While the estranged couple used to be thick as thieves, their social media accounts have seemingly featured the pair on solo treks. The 76-year-old actor's last post of Knowles was in December 2022, and it's been more than 6 months without mentioning his wife. Fans smelled like there may be trouble in paradise, and it's reportedly Richard who got tired of being just an accessory for his wife.
A lot of the qualities that I love, and we're having a really good time, and I'm enjoying life, so there is hope, women.
Apart from speculations, fans were able to discover some significant giveaways, and it looks like the couple hasn't been living together for a while now, but cautiously avoiding the talk about their official separation. First of all, as many people believe, it's Tina's obsession with her daughter's life that became the major reason for Richard losing his patience, and the actor was absent during Beyonce's blockbuster Renaissance tour, while has been following her precious daughter all the way to Europe. Apparently, 76-year-old actor doesn't feel like sharing the same experience, being in the middle of a packed crowd of Bey's fans, as his wife, and as actor may think, it's quite an endangering adventure for his age. But it's not just being away from Tina that makes fans believe that the Sugar Hill actor is done with the Knowles for good. Richard has been recently spotted without his wedding ring, and he's not been attending many family events like Jay-Z's mom wedding to her longtime partner earlier this month, even though the rest of the family were there. In addition, Richard himself took it to his Instagram recently, sharing quite a cryptic quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson, saying to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. All these clues made fans hungry for details because it seemed like the couple had such a busy life that there was no time for each other's interests and projects. Some began to speculate that Richard is tired with the crazy family dynamics and decided to put an end to the story where he doesn't belong.
You know, you guys could be nicer to people. You know, this is not very nice vibe you guys create here. It's like y'all are entitled or something.
When noticing Richard's total absence at the family gathering and important events, and seeing him going his separate way with Tina choosing to solely focus on dancing in the middle of a crazy crowd at her daughter's concert, some fans began to wonder if there's more to the story, and they reacted to the actor's post asking why he wasn't with Knowles overseas. Richard tried his best to stop the whirlwind of rumors, and he even replied to one of the questions, saying, "I'm doing a series here in La and working on my film. Thanks for your concern. It's all good." Not sure if anyone was convinced with this reply because their recent family dynamics doesn't actually correspond to the description of a great and healthy marriage, and it feels like it took Richard Lawson 8 long years to finally realize that he cannot fit in this clan.
I can't change you. I can change me. I can change the way that I react to things.
It's clearly visible that Richard doesn't want the same lifestyle as the Carters and the Knowles lead, and there's been a lot of mess and drama surrounding these two clans, starting from never-ending scandals and allegations and ending with too much attention of the media. As Richard now realized, everything is so fake about this family. This level of tensions and the creepy relationships between the family members seem way too much for a person like Lawson, and despite his love for Tina, he had seemingly chosen to live in peace rather than being dragged through the mud in the press every other week. Let's just remember that crazy elevator scene when Beyonce's sister Solange attacked her brother-in-law.
The power couple of hip-hop and R&B set tongues wagging across the world because of this incident.
And in a shocking turn of events, a few days later, all of them were smiling and posing for the family photo like nothing ever happened. Also, as Richard found out, this family puts their personal needs above anything else, and they know very little about commitment. As many fans say, Richard got involved with the wrong lady, and even his endless love for her didn't change her nature and made him see a real and caring man in him. As one person commented, "I believe Tina is not wrapped too tight. She's been running all over the world instead of being a wife. You know something wrong when you keep your ex-husband name." And another user added, it was doomed from the jump. Who keeps their first husband's last name when you marry the second time? What makes many people believe that Tina wasn't into Richard from the very start is their body language, and even many experts analyzed their behavior during interviews and came to the conclusion that Tina's actions and words don't exactly match the description of a loving wifey.
The time she will do that thing, that foot in the mouth thing,
Yeah,
and
all
it
the
will
time.
be completely embarrassing.
Many fans began to wonder if this marriage is just another business arrangement, at least from Tina's side, because it's clear that until a certain point, the actor had been heads over heels in love with that lady. And only recently, he got to see her real nature. After her divorce from Mathew Knowles, Tina shared that she was afraid to love again, and probably she couldn't find enough courage and strength to open up fully in his second union. Knowing how painful it was for her to be vulnerable around a man in the past, she must have shut down all emotions and feelings towards Richard, considering this man a convenient accessory to suit her needs, and it's hard not to notice Lawson's reaction to her statements.
Paid for the type of man I wanted, and I got pretty much that. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. But, he has a lot of the qualities.
Of course, with time, Richard may be growing wary of being an accessory for pleasing Tina's ego, and he realized how little in common he has with the Knowles' family members. Apparently, there's been more and more unsettling vibes that made him understand that living solo would be the best possible solution for him. However, it was not all negative at the beginning of their relationship, and it's safe to say that the couple had a share of lovely moments. In 2017, 2 years after of getting married, the couple established Where Art Can Occur, Waco, Theater Center, an artist empowerment organization dedicated to the empowerment of Los Angeles artists, young people, and stories of the African diaspora. However, despite their aspiring charity work, the couple didn't seem to find a family bliss, and that's why they decided to go separate ways.
Because that problem didn't just start a moment ago.
Right.
That's got history.
It feels like Richard wanted to become the only one for Tina but failed, because after her messy divorce from Mathew, she dedicated her life to her kids, and the actor actually knew about that since the start. He even once said that he asked Beyonce and Solange if he was allowed to marry their mom. I called her children, and I asked for her hand in marriage from them. I thought that was important because I knew without that, based upon the fact that Tina lives for her children, that it didn't stand a chance unless they were on board. I was fortunate enough that they were completely on board and just over the top excited about it. As it turned out, Richard wasn't enough to make Tina forget about her wild lifestyle, and she wasn't willing to compromise and change her habits for a man. And although Richard tried hard, she couldn't place himself in the same scene with the Knowles.
Get caught up in the things and they got drama. Drama.
Apparently, life with Tina Knowles didn't meet the actor's expectations, and many fans even wonder how he managed to hold on in this marriage for so long, considering Tina's wild character and this family love for drama. As one person commented, she openly disrespects him, denigrates him with slight little comments, and speaks over him when he's trying to make a point. Best thing for him, if they do split, he won't suffer. And another user added, Mr. Lawson, find your peace. I applaud you for staying this long. This union should have never happened. She's still under her ex-husband control from the mistreatment. She needs counseling bad. Well, guys, the entire Knowles clan may certainly make an interesting study for counselors, and only time will tell if Richard is actually tired of their games. And what do you think about this? Did Mr. Lawson and Tina actually part their ways in secret? Or are these speculations about trouble in paradise have no ground? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And in the meantime, check my other video well. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I promise to be back very soon.